Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1443, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What Sofia Coppola movie is set in Tokyo? Lost in Translation. Who sang the song Foolish Games? Jewel. Which archipelago are Majorca and Ibiza part of? Answer: the Balearic Islands. They are a Spanish archipelago in the Mediterranean Sea. The four main islands are Majorca, Ibiza, Menorca, and Formentera. Who devised the Trojan horse and led the men hidden inside it? Odysseus. Who provides the voice of Pikachu in the 2019 Pokémon Detective Pikachu movie? Ryan Reynolds. What was the first TV dinner entree? Turkey. What musical instrument is sometimes called a sweet potato? Ocarina. Who plays Adam Sandler's boss in the 2006 film Click? David Hasselhoff. Which U.S. president was once a peanut farmer? Jimmy Carter. What word describes the dominance of one state over a group of other states? Hegemony. In Greek mythology, who fell in love with his reflection? Narcissus. Mn is the chemical symbol for which element? Manganese. Central Park is separated from Harlem by this street that lends its name to a 1972 movie starring Anthony Quinn and Yaphet Kotto? Answer: 110th Street, movie title, Across 110th Street. Which U.S. government agency was the first domestic intelligence and counterintelligence gathering agency? U.S. Secret Service. These responsibilities were later vested in the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, upon the FBI's creation in 1908. Suva is the capital of which Melanesian country? Fiji. Under what pseudonym did Charles Dickens write his first books? Boz? In the 1998 movie The Man in the Iron Mask, which character dies defending Philippe? D'Artagnan. Who is credited with being the first pharaoh of Egypt? Menes. The official Spalding NBA basketball is divided into how many segments? 8. Which country was the first to have its own phone number? Sweden. The official phone number, +46 771 793 336, is part of a marketing campaign from the Swedish Tourist Association. What ship was commanded by Captain Corcoran? Pinafore. What is the average lifespan of a butterfly? Answer: 1 month. The smallest species might only live a week, but a few of the larger species, such as monarchs and mourning cloaks, can live up to 9 months. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of the frozen drink sold at the Quickie Mart? Squishy. By what name is the Vieux Carre in New Orleans better known? French Quarter. What desert surrounds Las Vegas? The Mojave Desert. Whose right-hand man is Mr. Smee? Captain Hook. What is the name of Weird Al Yankovic's 1989 feature film? UF. May Day festivities are traditionally linked to the celebration of what? Answer. Being a holiday set in the season of spring, the pagan societies which created May Day used it to celebrate fertility. Who was sued in 1999 by Rosa Parks after they used her name to title a hit song? Outkast. In which country will you find most of the Aral Sea in? Kazakhstan. Rex Stout created what private eye? Nero Wolfe. What was Drew Barrymore's character's name in E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Gertie. What four letters were removed to form the end of Los Angeles Hollywood sign in 1949? D. What goes up and down but remains in the same place? Stairs. In the Bible, who sold his birthright because he was hungry? Esau. Who discovered that a moving magnet generates electric current, known as electromagnetic induction? Michael Faraday. What city provided the setting for the 1970s TV show, One Day at a Time? Indianapolis. What beer brand shares a name with one of the founding father of the United States? Samuel Adams. In 1959, which two territories became U.S. states? Alaska and Hawaii. In which decade did the Peanuts comic strip debut? 1950s. What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter? Ganymede. Who plays Snow White in the film Snow White and the Huntsman? Kristen Stewart. What does the color blue represent in the American flag? Answer. Blue symbolizes vigilance, perseverance, and justice. At bingo, which number is Two Fat Ladies? 88. What country produces Rioja wines? Spain. What is Patty's last name in the 1978 film Grease? Simcox. In what decade was Prince Charles born? 1940s. What breed of dog is Marmaduke in the comic strip? Great Dane. In what gland is human growth hormone produced? The pituitary. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man originally appeared in which film? Ghostbusters. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.